What does it take to run a marathon? To run 26.2 miles without stopping? In this personal story, we'll find the answer, and I'll also share with Rosalio Campos his passion for running. In this inspirational program, we'll follow closely the life of an amateur athlete as he prepares for the most beautiful, but also one of the most difficult marathons in North America, the Big Sur International Marathon in California. There are many stories to tell on our journeys through California, and this one comes from our very own Monterey Bay. My friend Elba and I start with this story of a man who loves to run and run and run. He runs marathons. We followed our new friend Rosalio Campos to the highlight of his running year, the Big Sur International Marathon, one of the most scenic and challenging marathons in the world that also attracts some of the world's best runners. Elba and I caught up with Rosalio 4 months before the Big Sur Marathon and followed his unique adventure and its magical moments. This is how everything started. But first, a little about this marathon. The course is precisely 26.2 miles long and is typically run by the world's best runners in less than 2.5 hours. At the Big Sur International Marathon, the course runs from the heart of the Big Sur coast, 26 miles north to Carmel, California, along the scenic Highway 1. This breathtaking stretch of the Pacific coast is also a very rugged place to run, with elevation changes from nearly sea level to 560 feet and back down again. Scoring a perfect 100 from the Ultimate Guide to Marathons, Big Sur is ranked number 1 in North America, even ahead of traditional marathon granddaddies in New York, Boston, and Chicago. The Big Sur International Marathon attracts more than 3,000 runners and 2,000 volunteers. The BSIM is a non-profit organization serving the community by producing a world-class marathon and fun events that raise money to benefit local charities while promoting health and fitness. While most of us are sleeping in on the weekend, Rosalio is already running. On this Sunday in March, Rosalio is training with his favorite companion, his daughter April, through the hills and valleys that local author John Steinbeck called the pastures of heaven. For Rosalio, it's a good training run of 21 miles through hilly and sometimes steep terrain, not too different from Big Sur, 20 miles to the southwest. This Sunday morning, he was running from Reservation Road to San Venancio Road, Corral de Tierra, and back to Reservation in Monterey County. On this morning, the surrounding beauty lives up to its name given by Steinbeck, and we begin to see why Rosalio runs. We enjoy the breathtaking views and pick up long-distance runner tricks like stopping for water and other provisions hidden the day before by Rosalio. Rosalio has run Big Sur 5 times before and knows well his strategy and planning for this race. He also lives in nearby Salinas, where surrounding hills and country roads offer the perfect training grounds.
When I'm training, I enjoy it when I just running along, and I I don't care about the time. The time is just passing by, flying away.
Now 44, Rosalio has only been running since he was 36 years old. He's a native of Mexico. He was born in the city of Aguascalientes, where he played basketball on his state team. He's married to his childhood sweetheart, Maria, and has 3 children. Rosalio's running career has been highlighted by running the Big Sur Marathon 5 times. But he was also privileged to carry the Olympic torch and light the Olympic flame in Salinas, California ceremonies on the Flame's journey to the 2002 Winter Olympics in Salt Lake City. At his home, he also shares with us another one of his talents, painting murals and designs for different events throughout Salinas. Rosalio credits Armando Esparza, his brother-in-law, for introducing him to running, and they have run all 5 years together in the Big Sur International Marathon. It seems like a simple thing, get a bunch of kids outdoors and run around. We parents used to do that when we were kids, right? Only now, kids have so many easy distractions: TV, video games, movies, computers, the internet, and all sorts of junk food. How do you compete with that? How do you get kids, even some parents, to stick with it, even for a week? Most of all, how do you challenge them in a way that their bodies discover the universal spirit of all athletes, endurance? Rosalio's solution? It has to be fun. But it's fun with a purpose. He's organized a fun week-long after-school camp for his daughter's soccer team that will teach some running skills, some team building, and maybe the kids will learn a few things about themselves. Maybe it's to learn that work can become play, or that if you're with your friends or family, the hard work becomes something you share and has meaning, something that you can laugh about together. A feeling that your body is stronger and can endure more than it did before. The kids could be doing many other things on a late afternoon, but they're in a park with many steep hills, and they're running up and down those hills together. Nobody is making them do it, but they're all there, even some parents and brothers and sisters, because Rosalio knows how to make hard work fun. And it's more fun when you're with your friends, your family, your team. We asked a few of the kids to give their thoughts on what this after-school camp means to them, the hard fun they've been having, and the person leading them in this experience.
I think Rosalio is an inspiration to all runners because he has a big heart and he's willing to teach others about what he does, and he teaches us to respect the person you're against, even though you consider him your enemy, because they're the opponent.
I learned a lot from him because, he's someone to look up to. He's a role model to me, and he taught me a lot about running and endurance and how to train your legs for different sports, and if it's soccer all the way to basketball, short distance or long distance. He's a great teacher.
My dad is a really cool dad because he encourages me in all the sports I want to be in, and he pushes me when I don't want to do it anymore. And sometimes I get tired of it because I want to go with friends or something, but I have to go running, I have to go train for sports. And he encourages me, and I think that's good because I'll get better and better at it.
He's a really inspirational person to me. I have known him for a while. I met him through his son. His son is a really good friend of mine. He's actually one of my best friends. And Rosalio has become a role model to me, and I thank him for volunteering to coach me as a conditioning and cross country, because as of right now I'm starting an intense program because will begin boxing this year, 2004, for San Jose State. I'm a welterweight division boxer, and it's just, I thank him for all his work he's done, and I'm here trying to inspire young kids, to do their best, because, like Rosalio, his age doesn't become a barrier like many other athletes, and he tries hard, and that's all that matters, trying and never giving up.
Catch me if you can.
And now, the moment we've been waiting for. It's time to catch up with Rosalio running the best marathon in North America, the Big Sur International Marathon. The morning of the marathon, we arrive about 3 a.m. Ready or not, here we come to board the first bus leaving for Big Sur at 3:45 in the morning.
I was listening to a Canario right now when I came to work. Dice, sueño contigo, sueño contigo.
Y ahorita sueño con mi cama.
No, man. The temperature is about 55 degrees, comfortable compared to other years. Rosalio and Armando each bring a large piece of cardboard for a temporary bed to sleep on the ground for an hour before the race.
Vamos a...
Mira los pantaloncitos cortos ese muchacho, qué lindo.
¿Quién, los pantalones o el muchacho?
Rosalio shows us the variety of layers of clothing, plus a bandage for support, as he has some pain from a bike accident earlier in the week. Watch for the green shorts. They are Rosalio's trademark. Find the green shorts, and you'll find Rosalio among this year's 3,850 participants. Each runner has a special computer chip precisely timing the race. This marathon of 26.2 miles has to be finished in a chip time of 5 hours and 30 minutes to qualify as an official finisher. During the course, runners' feet tend to swell, so Rosalio has removed the tongue from his left shoe to relieve pressure. Then it's time for some coffee and other goodies, and find a place to take a nap. And while Rosalio and Armando were sleeping, more runners arrived. We're so happy to be here. The weather's fantastic, not too cold, maybe too warm for runners later on. It's 6:30 a.m. and now every participant has arrived and is getting ready to go. Rosalio, wake up. Let's go. 26.2 miles and 9 bridges are waiting for you and Armando. The race starts at 7, and it's pretty hard to see Rosalio. We just have to keep our eyes peeled for the green shorts. We've been waiting for this day for a long time now. It's going to get going right now. We're just moments away from the 19th annual Big Sur Marathon. Here it is.
What's everybody doing back there? Nicole DeFranco. Nicole DeFranco. There go the doves. We have some doves going off at the start line.
10 seconds away, 10 seconds away, wait for the gun.
6, 5, 4, 3, 1.
Bless you all. Safe journey. May you all finish. Finish healthy, finish strong. Take care.
Rosalio usually likes to start close to the end. He says it feels better to pass others than have others pass him. It takes him approximately 1 minute and 13 seconds to get to the starting line.
What amazes me is how many runners come here from all over the world just to run.
We see Rosalio for the first time between 10 and 12 miles in. There are also relays and power walk races to watch along the same course. Now, the most infamous part of the race, Hurricane Point, at 12 miles. It's 560 feet above sea level. That's about 2.5 miles uphill, pure hill. World famous Bixby Bridge is right behind me. It's the halfway point of the Big Sur Marathon, and Rosalio Campos, our guy, is back there somewhere. At 8:30, it was exciting to see Rosalio cross the world famous Bixby Creek Bridge.
After the bridge, I get ready for pictures. I fix my cap, strike a pose, and I keep running. I wanna be the coolest runner in the picture.
Go, Rosalio, go!
There is a time when our runners hit the wall. The wall is a time when I have to decide to finish or quit. This time, the wall appeared at the mile 16. In that moment, I was fighting with my mind, trying to keep running, but at the same time, I was just to decide quit, and nobody cares. I was thinking like that. But after 5 minutes fighting with my mind, I start to run so smooth and so good again.
At mile 25, we can find a different kind of inspiration for that final hill. Ibrahim Limo was the winner with a final time of 2 hours, 26 minutes, and 19 seconds. Then in second place, Wilson Gatija with 2 hours, 27 minutes, and 40 seconds. And the third is our last 2 years champion, Jonathan Nambuki, with 2 hours, 40 minutes, and 45 seconds. In 2002, Jonathan clocked the second fastest time for this marathon. The fastest time ever run for the Big Sur International Marathon was 2 hours, 16 minutes, and 39 seconds in 1987.
Thanks for running today. Rosalio Campos, here he comes.
Here comes the runner with the green shorts.
And Team Scrambled Eggs comes across the finish line. 1894 Rosalio, he's happy, there he comes. At 3 hours and 3 minutes and 31 seconds. A great race.
According to official chip time, Rosalio is 24th out of almost 3,000 runners. He made it in 3 hours, 3 minutes, and 37 seconds. That's a pace of 7 minutes a mile.
I crossed the line already. This is something crazy. I don't know what I do, but it's so significant because this is the reward for the last 4 months of training. This is something incredible. But something I promise never do again. I'm not crazy.
His role model, Michael Dove, who arrived number 21 in 3 hours and 1 minute, congratulated Rosalio. Mike is 57. He's also the director of training for this marathon.
Hey! All right. From York, Pennsylvania, here he comes. He's 40 years old. He'll finish the 19th presentation. Bring him on home to the big service.
I know I'm looking for my mom. Made it.
After the race, he's anxious to hear his wife's unique whistle.
Oh, there she is. Let me go there.
It's one of the rewards he's looking forward to.
When I just turn my eyes to to say thanks God for this moment, thanks for this life.
After the race, runners stop at this tent to pick up fresh fruit and other treats. It's time to get some carbohydrates and time to celebrate. To the runner wearing number 1894.
Okay, Eva, thank you for the support.
Thank you.
Made me just feel. Made me just run.
Oh, yeah.
Lo hice por usted, de veras.
¿Y cómo se sintió de veras?
Desde la mía 16 era una cosa de que quería parar.
Oh, sí.
Quería parar.
¿Qué pasó?
Le pedí ayuda a mi hermano. Que se acaba de lo hice por él.
Yeah, sure. He thanks God for this accomplishment and dedicates the race to his brother's memory.
Ya estoy sacando todo el estrés, ¿eh? Ahorita lo estoy sacando todo el
Pero
estrés.
por eso era bueno que fueras y lo hicieras.
Oh, yeah.
Era bueno para ti.
Me siento...
Ya no tienes dolor en el pecho ni nada.
Ahorita no, al rato va a aparecer.
Sí.
Pero me siento, haberlo hecho así, me siento el más fuerte del mundo.
Qué bueno,
De veras.
felicidades a Rosalío. Terminamos
Thank you.
algo lindo en la vida de Rosalío. Salud, no se puede beber alcohol en las cámaras, ¿no?
This year was special. His mother was visiting from Mexico, and it was her first time to watch her son compete in a marathon.
Es la primera vez que mi mamá me ve correr un maratón.
Rosalio expressed how fortunate he is to have his mother here with him this time. She's one of the reasons he's so motivated. She taught him to develop and reach his goals and to never give up.
y hasta el día de hoy las motivaciones de alcanzar lo que quiera uno, las metas que quiera lograr uno, es ella y es mi gran motivación, ella es mi mamá. Gracias.
Felicitaciones, señora, qué bueno que estuvo así para presenciar la carrera de Rosalío.
Armando's here. But suffered leg cramp problems and could barely walk, but finished nonetheless. Both runners take pride in their Big Sur medallions.
Por andar corriendo con tacones. Oh, that's great. My friend Jefferson. Hey, I got the pleasure to run with him in the relay from Calistoga to Santa Cruz. 199 miles. We run together.
I got the pleasure today of watching Rosalio's butt the whole way.
Big Sur International Marathon. A common goal, but an uncertain finish. Individual efforts, but community strength. A magical moment for a proud mother. And one inspired man who is sure to return next year.